By Thursday, we'll be tracking that chance. That's your forecast from the Serve Pickleball and Kitchen. I'm WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Prioritizing your health is one of the best ways to take care of yourself. From routine visits to the joys of pregnancy to the illnesses that stop you in your tracks, Iredell Health System will be by your side. Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
What if we've got it backwards? Stop letting frustration hold your child back. The book Extinguishing Einstein reveals why traditional methods fail and what really works for ADHD. Claim your free copy today at RoyerNeuroscience.com and empower your child to thrive.
The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views of WSIC.
See the kind of industries that are opening up.
This is Local Biz Now with Joe Vagnone, where your business matters. Local Biz Now.
You have to determine what is working, what isn't working.
Joe Vagnone is a respected business broker, helping individuals buy and sell businesses. Joe has successfully owned and operated many companies in a variety of industries. This is Local Biz Now. Because your business matters.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the #1 live talk business radio show in North Carolina. We are coming to you live from the unofficial Burner Cigar Studio, home of the finest premium cigars and cigar smokers in the world, located in Birkdale Village. Go on by there, tell them Joe sent you, and your first cigar is on me. I am Joe Vagnone, and you are listening to Local Biz Now, where your business matters. We hope to inspire, inform, and entertain you, because that's what we do here at WSIC. We've been doing this show for over 12 years. We have interviewed over 996 small business owners and community leaders. We have over 845 videos on our YouTube channel. You can go to Joe Vagnone Business Broker. Again, that is Joe Vagnone Business Broker YouTube channel, and subscribe. We would appreciate that. This show is live on the book, live on the tubes, live on the X, live on the chain, and wherever you get your podcasts. Those of you that don't know Joe Talk, that is Facebook, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, and podcasts everywhere. We will be happy to take your questions from the book, where our loyal leader, Julie, is monitoring the show's events. Which reminds me, Julie has been with me for many years. She is monitoring the Facebook, and we appreciate that, because everybody needs a Julie. This is Local Biz Now, where your business matters. Today, I am honored to introduce somebody who truly embodies what it means to lead with purpose, drive real results. David Dowdy, a highly respected business coach with ActionCOACH Lake Norman. David had dedicated his career to helping business owners gain clarity, increase profitability, and build companies that actually serve their lives, not the other way around. As a certified action coach, David is part of the #1 business coaching firm worldwide. David has helped business owners increase profitability, improve systems, and scale sustainability. If you're serious about growth, leadership, creating a business that works for you, you're going to want to grab a drink, sit back, and enjoy this conversation with my friend, whether he will admit it or not, and one of the top business coaches in the state, Mr. David Dowdy. Welcome, David. The show's all yours, buddy. Take it from here.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Joe Vagnone, for allowing me to sit in this chair today. It is quite the honor to host this show today, and I am really excited. Again, my name is David Dowdy. I'm an action coach, local business coach and trainer, and I am thrilled. This is Small Business Week, and we've got a few exciting things we're going to talk about today. I've got a couple of phenomenal friends and guests going to be on with us in just a few minutes, but I want to start out in honor of small business. We have Mr. Bill Russell, President CEO of the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce, joining us to kick off the show today. How you doing, Bill?
Great to be on Local Biz Now.
as always, right? It's good to have you in here again. So tell us, what is Small Business Week, and what have we got going on around the Lake Norman community?
Since the early 1960s, the Small Business Administration has been designated a week to celebrate Small Business Week. But the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce, we celebrate Small Business Week every week. but this week is just jam-packed with activities. It is Thursday. We've got the women's conference that you've probably been to. That's taking place.
Wait a second. The women's conference that I've been to?
I'm sure you've still been to the women. You've been to the women's conference anyway, haven't you?
I don't know that I have.
Okay. Listen, there's going to be 200 women there on Thursday, and I'm going. But we have that going on. We've got the Kane Center for the Arts ribbon cutting Wednesday morning. Later on, we have our show. We've got a blood drive taking place. We've got the women's conference taking place on Thursday. We have Thursday afternoon Freedom Boat Club business after hours, and then Friday we're having a reception at the Chamber of Commerce where we're recognizing the small businesses of the year from Cornelius, Davidson, Denver, Mooresville, and Huntersville. So a lot of things going on at the Chamber of Commerce. Also got ribbon cuttings taking place. Got a ribbon cutting tomorrow. It's just jam-packed with activities.
Yeah, it is an exciting time. Now, this originated back with John F. Kennedy. Right?
Yeah, it's been going on, again, since the 60s, I'm sure.
Yeah, and as I understand it, it's all to honor and celebrate entrepreneurship.
Absolutely.
You know, the small business community, as you guys know, are such a huge part of our local business community.
No question.
And doing a little bit of research on my own with the amazing Google, I found out that 46% of the workforce in this country is employed by small businesses.
Yeah,
it's amazing. The impact that we're having. There's, let me see, what is it? 96% of the businesses have less than 10 employees.
Yeah, I wouldn't
96%.
Yeah.
And granted, that's got to create some challenges and also opportunities for you at the Chamber of Commerce to support the local business community. You just ran through a lot of what are some other things that the chamber does, to support the business owners in the area and help them thrive?
Well, essentially, we do three things. We promote, represent, and serve our members. So we put on events, whether it's a networking event or professional development seminar. You've done a number of those for us, and we're really appreciative when you come out and share with people, how to manage their time, how to plan their year, and you've done that for us. But putting on those professional development seminars, putting on programs like the Women's Conference, like the Expo that you participated in, again, promoting the business. If somebody, like today, somebody called me up and said, hey, I know we probably have a handyman in the Chamber of Commerce, right? And I said, well, we actually have several. One had just joined the Chamber of Commerce, and so I told him where to find those particular businesses, and he said, well, he's going to call one of them. Advocacy, which is usually not why somebody joins the Chamber of Commerce. Tim doesn't necessarily say, hey, I'm going to join the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce because it's the voice of business. But if he's looking at locating a business in a place that perhaps isn't zoned there, and we've got to go before the town board, try to get that, or try to get more schools and more roads and more healthcare amenities for our folks. Those are the things that the Chamber of Commerce does.
Yeah, and it's interesting. The Small Business Administration says that small business is 500 employees or less. That's not the way we normally think, 500
that's
or less.
Pretty big.
But your responsibility and opportunity is with so many different businesses of all industries and sizes. Yeah. So again, a quick run through, what have we got again for this week? I know we've only got
the Women's Conference, got a networking event on Thursday night, got the Small Business Reception on Friday, we've got the blood drive taking place at the Chamber of Commerce on Wednesday, got the Kane Center for the Art ribbon cutting taking place Wednesday.
So the best thing anybody in the community could do is go on the
calendar events, LakeNormanChamber.org.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I look forward to hearing more about what's going on. Looking forward to being a part of those activities in the community. It's going to be an amazing week for the small business community.
Thank you, David.
We're going to be back in just a moment with our guests.
Years strong, Joe Vagnone is still delivering the conversations that count. More local Biz Now after the break, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, let's start the new work week out with some sunshine and warmer temperatures on the way around Lake Norman. We'll call it mostly sunny. Temperatures back up around 80 for the afternoon. Low 50s overnight, so a cool start to Tuesday morning. Comfortably cool for this time of the year. We're into the low 80s by Tuesday, increasing clouds Wednesday, and some rain and possibly a few thunderstorms. By Thursday, we'll be tracking that chance. That's your forecast from the Serve Pickleball and Kitchen on WSIC. Meteorologist Chase Myers.
Harness the healing power of horses. With the amazing staff at Willow Equine in Mooresville, we create a supportive environment conducive to healing and growth, dedicated to self-discovery and overcoming adversity. There's a program for you at willowequine.com.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. First up, one of the biggest events of the season is almost here. The Mooresville Day Race City Festival takes over downtown Mooresville on Saturday, May 9th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. This year combines two longtime favorites into one high-energy celebration featuring food trucks, breweries, live performances, local vendors, and a full family fun zone, all with free admission. You'll also catch live music from artists like Rob Cole and Josh King, plus a celebration of Mooresville's heritage as Race City USA as part of the America 250 initiative. To beat the traffic, you can even take advantage of the free shuttle running from one Mooresville Center into downtown throughout the day. For full details, visit mooresvilleevents.com. Next, a chance to give back and maybe win big. Pharaoh's Parenting is continuing its Chance for Change raffle fundraiser through May 15th. With only 600 tickets available, each $100 ticket gives you a shot at a $10,000 grand prize, all while supporting child abuse prevention programs across our region. The drawing will be held May 15th at Hoptown Brewing, and tickets are available until they sell out. To purchase or learn more, visit pharaohsparenting.org. And finally, mark your calendar for a big community celebration with a brand new date. WSIC Family Fest 2026 is now set for Saturday, June 6th at the Purple Heart Homes headquarters, 755 Washington Avenue in Statesville. This free event celebrates 79 years of WSIC with a full day of family fun, including a large community yard sale, food vendors, live music from me, Kayla Vega, and a free kids zone with inflatables, games, and more. Lunch plates will also be available, and a portion of proceeds will support Purple Heart Homes and their mission to serve veterans. So tell your friends, bring the family, and come be part of something special. For full details, visit WSICnews.com. And for even more local events, check out liveworkplaylkn.com.
12 years of conversations, thousands of insights, and one truth: your business matters. This is Local Biz Now, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
And we are back. You are listening to Local Biz Now, where your business matters. We're here with my friend David Dowdy of ActionCOACH Lake Norman, a trusted advisor to business owners who are ready to stop spinning their wheels and start seeing measurable results. David brings not just strategy, but real-world insight and accountability that helps businesses grow with intention and confidence. If you've ever felt like your business could do more or be more, this is exactly the conversation you need to hear. Let's jump back in with my friend Dave Dowdy. Dave, the show's all yours, buddy. Take it from here.
All right. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for the honor of being here. I am excited. I've got two phenomenal guests here. Good friends, Mr. Tim Waddell, owner of Window World here in Charlotte and in the Hickory Market. And also have Melanie Barker. We're going to be hearing from Melanie. Right, Melanie?
Yep.
All right. We're going to hear from Melanie in just a little bit. She owns Carolina Pie. And so, Tim, welcome.
Well, thank you for having me, David.
Absolutely.
Glad to be here.
Local Biz Now. So tell us about your local business. Tell us a little bit about Window World.
Oh, gosh. Well, we will celebrate 16 years July the 1st, so it's been a great business.
Congratulations.
Pretty much everything on the exterior of a home we do. Windows, doors, garage doors, siding, gutters, roofing. It's on the outside of the house. We can hook you up. And we love Charlotte so good. When the Hickory Market became available, we bought a second franchise in 2022.
Okay.
It's a family-owned business. Started it by myself originally, and my wife kept her job, so we didn't starve to death. And then she joined me in 2016 full-time. Very glad to have her. I needed her by then.
Oh, absolutely.
Badly. But now my daughter and son-in-law are also business owners, but, it's a great business. And
it's so awesome to have, most days it's great to have all family involved in the business.
Most days.
Yeah, most days. Melanie, we can talk about yours in just a little bit, but it's exciting, but also creates some dynamics. But the backbone of the company of Window World is originally a North Carolina-based company, right?
It is. Window World started with one store in Wilmington, North Carolina, back in 1995, so 30 plus years ago.
Yeah.
And I think we have 215 franchises now, all the way out to Hawaii. So all over the place.
It's an impressive organization. I've been around it, been fortunate enough to have some conversations with other owners within the Window world, and also some of the folks based out of the headquarters now in Wilkesboro. Right?
That's
so
correct.
Local, family-owned organization, just phenomenal group. So there are so many. Come on, okay, we're going to be authentic here in the conversation. There's a lot of options, shall we say, on replacement windows, doors, siding, and all that. What makes Window World different? Why should we ring you?
Well, there are a lot of options, and a lot of windows are similar.
Mm-hmm.
What makes us different is we really take care of our customers. I mean, when we bought the franchise back in 2010, we inherited every warranty back to 1995. And we're still taking care of those folks. It is a lifetime warranty. And you don't find that very much. Some people will tell you that, but having somebody that actually lives up to it and follows through with it and does it
right
is pretty rare, honestly.
Right. So your company offers a lot of different exterior products. Yes. The name of the company is Window World, right?
Yeah, which is we're primarily known for windows, but we do, like I said, entry doors. We have 2 major vendors with the entry doors. We do garage doors, sliding patio doors, storm doors. We do fiber cement siding all the way to vinyl and even Everlast composite siding. So there's a lot of things we do that are outside the window part of the name.
And it can be deceiving, right? Because it says Window World. But once you get in, I've met some of your DCs and know them, and the design consultants that help a homeowner purchase. But it's an interesting conversation. I can imagine, as an individual is considering replacing windows, one thing leads to another sometimes, right? Is it all? Do people replace all the windows? Some windows? How does that work?
Sometimes we have people that'll do them in phases. And then as soon as they get that first phase in, they're calling us for the second one because they wish they'd done the whole thing. But we've got customers, we've done everything on their house. There's nothing else we can do for them.
Right.
And, that's what we're there for.
Yeah, that's a testament to
we love it,
to the first service that they got. Okay, I want to get real here because this is a business show, and you mentioned you and Susan are in this together. Now you've got Ashley and Trevor in it as well. What is that like on a day-to-day basis? How do you navigate the complexity of running a small business?
Well, some days it's challenging, but everybody's got their area. I usually handle the day-to-day stuff with the installation crews and the customers. And
okay.
Susan's in the office. She's doing the bill paying and operations and taking care of the payroll taxes and sales tax and all that. And then Ashley is our office manager. Trevor's our sales manager, our sales leader. So he manages both teams in Hickory and Charlotte. And Ashley also helps a little bit in Hickory too. But Susan and I usually spend one day a week, different days, over in the Hickory market with that store. We got a great manager over there. We're fortunate to find her, and she does a good job. So that allows us a little more flexibility. Or we couldn't do it. We'd have to spend more time there.
Yeah, absolutely. And being the type of business that you are, a lot of systems involved and all of that. So certainly relieves some of the burden, but there's still the ups and downs of business, the seasonality, the pressures as employees may come and go, or whatever that looks like.
It's always changing.
Yeah.
Don't get complacent, because that's one thing I've figured out over the years. It's always changing.
Yeah.
And
so how do you do that with the team that you've got, especially with family? How do you keep things in their lanes, if you will? Is there certain kind of communications that you have, or a regimen there that keep people?
We sit down at least once a month. We've got a dedicated meeting once a month for all 4 of us to sit down and talk. We did that today. Awesome. And if we need to sit down more often, we do. But we just kind of communicate. Communication is very important. to keep everybody on the same page and moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, for a long time, just being the business owners, it was nice when we pulled you on board, because for a long time, it was just me and Susan to bounce stuff off from. And it's nice to have an action coach. Yeah. Like Mr. David Dowdy to bounce ideas off from, because you've been a huge help to us.
That's fair. I appreciate that, unsolicited, but I do appreciate that. And as you go into small business, Melanie knows, and so many listening know that you got to wear all the hats.
You do.
And then as you start scaling and having those successes, you've got to learn to work with and be able to delegate, right?
That's right.
And it's not natural coming up because you're used to doing it all yourself, your way.
Yep, that's why you've done it for years, and it's hard to give it up and switch to that gear.
So, Tim, I don't want to miss the opportunity. Window World across the board is a very generous organization from what I see on the website. And tell me about the give back for the I know I see veterans efforts. I see St. Jude. Yep. Tell me a little bit about that.
So Tammy Whitworth and Todd Whitworth, he passed away, but her husband, the founders of Window World, they actually started a foundation that's completely nonprofit in 2008 called Window World Cares. And we do our best to get $1-2 a window or door for everything that we sell. And that's what our design consultants ask the customers if they will help us with that. Well, Susan and I and Ashley and Trevor, we match that. So that doubles it, and that goes to Window World Cares. And Window World Cares helps St. Jude's. I think we're up to like $18 or $19 million since we started helping St. Jude. And then you've also got the Veterans Airlift Command, and that's an association with private pilots and airplanes. And just say a veteran needs a specialized medical procedure, they fly him on that private plane to the procedure with his family and fly him back home. No TSA, no red tape, just to give back, because we really think we should. I think we're up to 107 missions. They call it a mission when you help a veteran. So
yeah, that's incredible. The heart that the company has, and I mean, you are all locally owned and live and breathe in this community. So appreciate everything that you guys do.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, and we've been participating in the St. Jude Dream Home for I think 11 years now.
What is that?
So they have a builder. They have a national program, but in Charlotte they have a builder. He's since moved on to be the national director, so they've got another builder in. But they build a home primarily with donations, and then they auction that home. They sell tickets, $100 a ticket. It usually sells out in 24 hours, and I think the last one raised $3 million.
Wow. And
everything was covered except for like $50,000. So all that money raised goes straight to St. Jude's.
Wow.
And we've been doing the windows and the garage doors and the entry doors for a number of years. So it's good to give back in that respect too.
Good for you guys. Good for you guys. Really admire everything you do. And I want to go back on the business side a little bit, the sales side again. There's so much effort as the economy goes ups and downs, you know, and new construction, and some people might, the economy changes and there's some remodeling. Let's make our existing living better. Again, I see a lot of noise out there, a lot of advertising, to get this remodeling. My goodness, you go to a home and garden show and there's windows. Short story. How would one make a decision about call Tim and Susan at Window World versus so many others?
Well, we recommend you give us a call because we try to treat our customers like we'd like to be treated.
Yeah.
Once you do business with us, we tell you welcome to the family because you're part of our family. We are there to take care of you, and it's it's a good feeling. You don't get that from a lot of the competitors. We hear the horror stories from customers, and I won't go into that. But
right.
They have people come out and try to hold them hostage for 3 or 4 hours to get them to sign a contract that they really don't want to do, and you don't know what you don't know. So some people succumb to that. So
just check out the website, right? windowworld.com, and it'll dial you into local. Tim, thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to bring Melanie Barker in on the next segment.
Thank you, David.
Joe Vagnone is still delivering the conversations that count. More Local Biz Now after the break, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, let's start the new work week out with some sunshine and warmer temperatures on the way around Lake Norman. We'll call it mostly sunny. Temperatures back up around 80 for the afternoon. low 50s overnight, so a cool start to Tuesday morning. Comfortably cool for this time of the year. We're into the low 80s by Tuesday, increasing clouds Wednesday, and some rain and possibly a few thunderstorms. By Thursday, we'll be tracking that chance. That's your forecast from the Serve Pickleball and Kitchen on WSIC. Meteorologist Chase Myers.
Spotless cleaning. How can we make your day spotless? Yes, we make not just toilets spotless, but also counters, cabinets, and kitchens. We make your whole house, your whole day spotless. My grandparents taught me the details, not the things, make your home and your life luxurious. Yes, they raised me in Brazil. And that's why we will never charge you extra for baseboards. Let me help you be a diva a few hours a week. Spotless Cleaning and C.com.
Struggling with focus, memory, or mental clarity? Royer Neuroscience offers personalized, remote brain training designed to improve your cognitive health. Anywhere, anytime, you can boost focus, enhance mental performance, and thrive emotionally and physically. Visit RoyerNeuroscience.com and reclaim your brain today.
But one objective.
Honey, can you turn that down?
Ladies.
Honey, can you turn it down?
Ever feel like your house is shaking every time your husband watches TV?
What?
Honey, can you turn it down?
That's not surround sound. That's hearing loss. Beltone in Mooresville and Cornelius can help. With expert hearing tests and top quality hearing aids, you can finally enjoy your TV without shaking the whole neighborhood. Visit nchearing.com to schedule your free hearing test today. That's nchearing.com.
Feeling stressed? Can't focus? It's not just in your head, it's in your brain. Dr. Tim Royer shows you how to reset and refocus on Your Brain Matters. Thursdays at 4 on WSIC. Listen live, on air, online, or on the WSIC News app.
Family-focused, customer-centered. At O'Brien Home Loans, we believe every customer deserves the best care when buying or refinancing the home of their dreams. We're family-owned, built on values that put you first. From first homes to debt consolidation and self-employed loans, we've got the experience and the heart to guide you through. Big enough to help, small enough to care. Visit O'BrienHomeLoans.com for your free quote today.
Don't miss a thing. Download the WSIC News app today. WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Stocks are down from all-time highs on concerns that tensions and now more attacks in the Middle East could end a fragile ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran. Oil's also up, and prices aren't far from a four-year peak at about $106 a barrel. Brent crude's closer to $114. That's up almost 60% in roughly 9 weeks. Meantime, Chevron's concerned about the safe passage of ships in the Strait of Hormuz as the U.S. attempts to restore transit through the Persian Gulf. Chevron and other supermajors have been forced to choke back some Middle East production due to the conflict. And while CEO Mike Wirth says the U.S. isn't likely to face fuel shortages, he says consumers will see price increases. Right now, the national average is $4.45 a gallon, according to AAA. And a lot of people getting in on the protein craze. That's pushing Tyson, the largest U.S. meat packer, to raise its full-year profit outlook. But it's not beef. The company says customers are buying more chicken because it's cheaper. Monica Ricks, Bloomberg Radio.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC. Local starts here.
12 years of conversations, thousands of insights, and one truth: your business matters. This is Local Biz Now, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
And we're back. This is Local Biz Now, where your business matters. We are continuing our conversation with David Dowdy, a leader who is passionate about helping business owners unlock their full potential. What sets David apart is his commitment not just to improving businesses, but improving the lives behind them through proven systems and thoughtful guidance. He helps owners move from overwhelmed to in control. There's a whole lot more to unpack here, and David's got a lot of value to give us. David, the show's all yours, buddy. Take it away.
All right, we're back Monday, and if it is Monday, your business matters. I think that's the way Joe does it. Anyway, so here we go. Tim, thank you. Tim Waddell, Window World. Tim and Susan own Window World of the Carolinas here in Charlotte and in the Hickory market. So thank you so much. I'm going to shift gears a little bit and talk with Melanie Barker. She owns Carolina Pie. Welcome to the show, Melanie.
Yeah, thank you, David, for having me.
It's going to be exciting. So, for anybody out there that's listening that enjoys pie, any kind of pie, Carolina Pie is the bomb. I mean, you've got to try some Carolina Pie. Tell us a little bit about the history. How'd you land here? This is about Small Business Week here. We're celebrating that. Yours is a perfect story.
Sure. Well, I work at Carolina Pie. I run it with my dad. And really, it's his business. He started it. He had the passion to really just bring some good quality scratch-made pie to this area. And my grandpa, so his dad and my great-grandpa were bakers up in the Massachusetts area. So baking runs in our blood. We know what good dessert tastes like. And we just knew how to do it and knew that this area would love it. And we wanted to share that with them. So, he started that about, I would say, like 14 years ago. And slowly I've started to really enjoy working in the shop, learning the baking, and now it's kind of just evolved into pretty much learning the business of it too. And we make dessert pies from scratch on site, start to finish. Everything is made from scratch. We don't have vats of filling or pudding shipped in. We make it all right there on our burners using fresh, for the fruit fillings, fresh fruit. Our crust is our secret recipe crust.
Oh, come on. Just between us, is there anything you could share?
I'm not going to give you the recipe here. No, well, I will tell you this.
We're getting somewhere, Tim.
No, we're not super stingy because we also do pie classes where we host groups. Sometimes we do like team building events, or just the other day we had a Girl Scout troop in getting their baking badge, and we will teach the art of pie making. We have, classes for kids like that Girl Scout troop.
Yeah.
We have classes for just people who are just wanting a fun time and maybe they don't really, really want to learn in depth, but they just want to do something together as a group. And then we do kind of a more intermediate class where if you're really wanting to get a little more pointers on how to make and handle pie crust, that would be the class for you. So we're not stingy. We don't give our recipes out at this class, but we will tell you some like tips and tricks and just get you more comfortable in working at that.
Okay, we'll keep working on that piece of it, but that's phenomenal. Offering the pie classes is even team building and for the younger generation. That's awesome. So I feel like I owe your father an apology by owner, where it's a family business now.
It is,
right?
yeah. It is, yeah. And there is a post or something on it. It did call me a co-owner, which is accurate.
There you go. Okay, so how many years have you? How many years has Carolina Pie been around, and then how long have you been involved in it from the very beginning?
Yeah, well, I think I've always been involved in it, in input and helping with recipe development, taste testing, for sure.
There you go.
And just helping out as much as I could. I have 5 little kids, so they were younger then.
Wow.
And but as they've gotten older, I've gotten more capacity and more just love of working in the business, and I work there pretty much full time now.
And you are located off of Stutz Road?
That's right. That's right.
Down Brawley School Road in Mooresville.
Yep, right down Brawley School Road.
And everything is made right there on site, local.
Everything's on site. Yes. And it's fun because it's I kind of got brought into working with my dad, but now some of my kids work there as well. So it's fun. It's fun, and you said it can be challenging.
Yeah.
But it is fun. It's rewarding when you have your family beside you doing what you love.
Hey, Tim, you're in Mooresville, too. If she needs some extra hands around the kitchen there.
I could help you with that taste testing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've got a long list of taste test volunteers.
So, okay, I know some about your business. Like, when is the peak season for pies? Is it year-round? I got an idea.
Yeah, well, it is Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we're like the Christmas tree farm at Christmas. We have the one thing, and it's the one thing everyone eats on the one day. So Thanksgiving is the day where we are absolutely beyond maxed out. We work really hard to keep our ovens on and keep the pies pumping through that week because we do a lot of pre-orders, which book up sometimes end of October, early November.
Because I remember going in years past and wanting to buy 20 or 30 pies, and your dad was like, nope.
You must have gone. Did you go in a few days before Thanksgiving?
Well, ask anybody. I talk to others about planning. I don't do much of it myself.
It's okay. You're not alone. So we do work really hard trying to keep those ovens on, and we do the last day of our pickups, the day before Thanksgiving. We this past year, I was really proud that we got about 100 extra pies made on top of our orders. Like I said, we don't book every slot. We kind of plan for, if an oven should bust, or we give us a little wiggle room.
Right.
But if we can, we do it. And we did it this year, and I don't think we've ever had that many extra pies the day before Thanksgiving, and they all sold within an hour. So
my gosh.
They got to be there. You got to be fast for that holiday.
Everybody listening, make notes. Call ahead. Place orders ahead. So you mentioned, it kind of took me back. 5 kids and running a business. You got family. You've got those responsibilities. You've got the business. How do you balance all of that? Or do you?
Can't say. I can't say it feels balanced. No, it all works. I think a lot of just working as a team, whether it's at the pie shop or at the home, I think I'm better delegating at my home than I am at the shop. But just keeping everything moving. Thankfully, I've got drivers, kids that drive, so that really helps to keep everyone moving where they need to be. But it is a lot, but it works out. You tend to do what you got to get done, and it does work out. At the end of the day, if I have a child sick at school, I leave, and it's okay.
That's one of the benefits of being a business owner, right? It gives you a little bit of flexibility, though. You kind of got to catch up.
And the hard part of being a parent, because you got to go and you got to go, and it's just a give and take in both worlds, I guess.
When you said something about your kids driving, it took me back to my childhood. My dad owned a pharmacy, and it was interesting. As soon as my brothers and I turned 16, all of a sudden we were the delivery drivers. And come on, does dad pay a son as much as he pays another employee? Absolutely not. But we had a good time doing that.
Yeah,
he took advantage of us, I believe. So, but it was all good.
My kids did start working quite young. They'd be in there hanging out with me and stuff, and but they're all past that. They're all officially employed now with me.
Yeah. So what a blessing to be able to employ family. And Tim, you could probably talk about Ashley coming on board and your son-in-law, and it's kind of neat to have that camaraderie.
It is. It's very nice to have it. And you can't do that in every business. But some businesses are more suited than others, and luckily for us, ours is. It's great.
Yeah. And sometimes seeing them at work and at home and on holidays and on vacation sometimes it might get a bit much.
I'm sure my wife gets tired of me because we're together 24/7 year round.
So true. So Melanie, what's the best way somebody can reach out to you and Carolina Pie?
Well, we do have a website where you can order pies.
Okay.
You can always call the store. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 6. And that's probably the easiest way. I love to talk to people. So I'm good with email. I'm good with online orders. But really, if you have something, a specific need, specific dietary request or something, we love to accommodate for that. So
that's great
give us
insight.
A call.
Melanie Barker, Carolina Pie, thank you so much. And we'll be back after the break and talk a little bit more with Tim Waddell at Window World and with Melanie Parker.
12 years strong, Joe Vagnone is still delivering the conversations that count. More Local Biz Now after the break, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, let's start the new work week out with some sunshine and warmer temperatures on the way around Lake Norman. We'll call it mostly sunny. Temperatures back up around 80 for the afternoon. Low 50s overnight, so a cool start to Tuesday morning. Comfortably cool for this time of the year. We're into the low 80s by Tuesday, increasing clouds Wednesday, and some rain and possibly a few thunderstorms. By Thursday, we'll be tracking that chance. That's your forecast from the Serve Pickleball and Kitchen on WSIC. Meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. First up, one of the biggest events of the season is almost here. The Mooresville Day Race City Festival takes over downtown Mooresville on Saturday, May 9th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. This year combines two longtime favorites into one high-energy celebration featuring food trucks, breweries, live performances, local vendors, and a full family fun zone, all with free admission. You'll also catch live music from artists like Rob Cole and Josh King, plus a celebration of Mooresville's heritage as Race City USA as part of the America 250 initiative. To beat the traffic, you can even take advantage of the free shuttle running from one Mooresville Center into downtown throughout the day. For full details, visit mooresvilleevents.com. Next, a chance to give back and maybe win big. Pharaoh's Parenting is continuing its Chance for Change raffle fundraiser through May 15th. With only 600 tickets available, each $100 ticket gives you a shot at a $10,000 grand prize, all while supporting child abuse prevention programs across our region. The drawing will be held May 15th at Hoptown Brewing, and tickets are available until they sell out. To purchase or learn more, visit pharaohsparenting.org. And finally, mark your calendar for a big community celebration with a brand new date. WSIC Family Fest 2026 is now set for Saturday, June 6th at the Purple Heart Homes headquarters, 755 Washington Avenue in Statesville. This free event celebrates 79 years of WSIC with a full day of family fun, including a large community yard sale, food vendors, live music from me, Kayla Vega, and a free kids zone with inflatables, games, and more. Lunch plates will also be available, and a portion of proceeds will support Purple Heart Homes and their mission to serve veterans. So tell your friends, bring the family, and come be part of something special. For full details, visit WSICnews.com. And for even more local events, check out liveworkplaylkn.com.
Hi, this is Bob McIntosh with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Since 1997, we have been committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
12 years of conversations, thousands of insights, and one truth: your business matters. This is Local Biz Now, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
And we are back. We are speaking with my friend David Dowdy of Action Coach Lake Norman, and the insights he's sharing are exactly what business owners need in today's competitive environment. David's approach is grounded, practical, and result-driven, helping leaders build stronger teams, clearer strategies, and more profitable operations. If you're looking to take your business to the next level, this is the kind of guidance that makes the difference. Let's dig back in with David Dowdy. David is helping clients improve cash flow, time management, and long-term business value. Right about now, you're starting to learn if it's WSIC and Action Coach with David Dowdy, your business matters. The show's all yours, David. Take it from here, buddy.
All right, welcome back to Local Biz Now. I have Tim Waddell, owner of Window World, and Melanie Barker, one of the owners of Carolina Pie. It's great to have both of you here. And so in the break, Tim and I were talking about pie. You know, and okay, so here we are in May. Are there some spring, summer kind of flavors that tend to come out right now? What do we need to be on the lookout for?
Okay, right now what
do we need to come sample?
Yes. Oh, good point. I have samples in my store every day. So if you come in, you can try some of our stuff every day. Yeah, they're out there. But right now what's really hot is the strawberry rhubarb pie.
You okay over there, Tim?
I've got peach pie now. That's pretty popular. And then for the month of May, I'm actually working with Patterson Farm Strawberry Farm, doing a fresh strawberry pie just on Fridays and Saturdays in May. And that's been very fun. Lots of people coming in looking for that.
So local strawberries coming out of, wow.
It's about a half gallon of strawberries in every pie that goes in. So it's
That's a lot of
It's delicious.
strawberries. Now, it seems like there's a holiday coming up, a special, what is it
Memorial
called?
Day?
Or Mother's Day?
Oh, there's Mother's Day, too.
Yeah, you better, Tim, you better remember Mother's
The first
Day.
one, yeah.
And Memorial Day as well. So I like the sound of, yes, we have samples at the shop. So stop in, get the samples.
Yeah.
And not everybody is ready to take a pie right now. You also have, you do bigger events, weddings
Sure.
and things like that. So-
Yes, we do. We do many weddings. We have 9-inch pies and 4-inch pies, and so they can choose which size pie you want. For your wedding, we do like corporate lunches. We'll do corporate events and orders, and just parties, graduation parties, birthday parties. That
Wow.
People just want the ease of having dessert made, but have it made from scratch with quality ingredients. That's what we do
That's
best.
a lot
so-
broader range than I realized you had going on over there. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So, Tim, we're talking about seasonality. You're coming into the spring, and I imagine things are picking up in the remodeling. And so, what's going on with you guys?
Well, very busy.
Yeah.
But, we have a different business model than our competitors. You're always hearing competitors not mention any names, but they have the buy one, get one free.
BOGO.
There are very few things in life that are free. And we always say that our pricing is better than BOGO. So call us before you make that mistake.
So, what's better than BOGO? How does that work then?
We're lower priced than
From the get-go?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And you can do the math. It's real easy to figure it out.
Yeah, being a general contractor, a former recovering general contractor, there's so many different ways of looking at things and pricing things. But I'm kind of a math guy, and I always boil it down to the common denominator, and it just makes sense to slow down and make sure that you understand what you're getting. Especially with a purchase like what you're talking about and what Window World provides. Slow down and really, really look at it. And that's what I appreciate about you and Susan is the pace in which you operate in this, the overall business. So anything coming up in your businesses that you're excited about that we ought to know about?
I'm excited about going to get some of that strawberry pie.
I know. I was saying to him over the break, my house needs new windows, so I feel like
there you go.
Hey, we can work out a trade.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's a lot of pie.
So you're both in family businesses. I'm curious to pick your brains here in the little bit of time we've got left on the show. What would be some words of wisdom in navigating those uncharted waters, perhaps for new business owners coming out of the gates and getting started, and in particular with business, with family when family's involved? What's your experience been, and how do you? What words of encouragement or recommendations?
Like we said, some days are challenging, but there's a lot more days where it's very rewarding than there are challenging days. And, for us, it's given us the opportunity to give back to the community. We found a few smaller associations that we've been able to give some money to and help in the area that really need it. Like, I think you introduced us to two of those, like Fusion and Food for Days.
Oh, yeah.
Just to make a difference in the community that we live in. And that's nice. In addition to the St. Jude's and the Veterans Airlift Command.
Yeah.
It's good to give back.
That's an interesting point. Window World is a franchise model, and a lot of times, Melanie, you probably know, a lot of times when you see some of these business names of brands and you identify it as a franchise, the default position for a lot of people is, oh, that's corporate owned or that kind of thing. And it is not. I mean,
we own it.
Yeah.
And
You're
it's
all
ours.
around the Lake Norman community and pouring back. You're shopping here, eating here, picking up pies here and all that. So it's a good reminder of, especially this week, as we ask everybody to celebrate small business and, stop in and see the small business owners, encourage them. Again, the majority of employees in this country are employed by small businesses. And those are the ones taking the risks. And, sometimes you guys can speak of it. Sometimes you question, is it worth the risk and the responsibility of really doing this on your own, right?
Yep. Everything has risk and reward. But
And I would second the reward part too. When you're working with family, sure, it can you feel more comfortable with family maybe than just being around them constantly, you feel more comfortable, but you're building something together. And it's really special when what you're building is with your family.
Right. Especially when you see several generations involved. You know, Melanie, you talked about your grandfather was a baker, your father, now you and
Now my kids.
And your kids are involved in it. You know, Tim, how many generations you guys got involved in the business?
Just 2 so far, but I'm hoping for a third.
Well, I've seen the thirds hanging around the office.
Oh, yeah, Cam and Dallas are there regularly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
My grandkids are something else, and that's kind of why we're all doing this.
Yeah. So both of you have the opportunity for listeners that are curious to stop in. Melanie, you're talking about, tell us again, where is Carolina Pie Company located?
Right. So we're in Mooresville on Stutz Road, which is down off of Brawley School Road. It's right across the street from the Food Line Plaza down Brawley School Road. And yes, we are a storefront. Like you can just open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 6. You can just walk in and find a variety of pies available in the 9-inch, 4-inch sizes and a variety of flavors. And but we do not stock our full menu in the store. So if there's something you really, really want, you got a special guest coming and they really, really love cherry pie and you need one, we do recommend placing an order for that to guarantee that it's there when you come to our store. But yeah, there's always something, samples to taste, pies to buy.
Fantastic. Hey, Tim, you guys have kind of the best of both worlds. Your design consultants, salespeople go into the home, but you also have a couple of showrooms, right?
We do. We have 2 great showrooms. One of them in Charlotte is off from W.T. Harris Boulevard, Perimeter Woods Drive, the 9100 building. That's directly across from North Lake Mall, so it's very convenient to get to. And then over in Hickory, we are between Lenoir Boulevard and Tate Boulevard off 3rd Avenue Southeast.
Okay.
2 nice showrooms where you can walk in, see the product, ask questions, touch, feel, look at colors.
I think that's a missed opportunity for a lot of people to be able to get in there and see the different options and experience that.
Absolutely.
So in talking about customer experience, you know, things have shifted and there's a lot of, it feels like the customer experience has taken a big hit over the recent years. We're just not taking care of customers. So how do you keep your level attention with yourselves or your team? How do you keep that up to make it just an optimal experience for your customers? Any tips or tricks?
I just go with, I mean, it goes against the grain of running a business, but just trying your best to meet your customer where they're at. Like I've had people just place these orders and just totally forget. And I've already made the orders and everything, and they come to me and, oh, what am I going to do? And it's like, let me just redo it. Because there is this side of people that, like, you have your business, but then you also have, like, people, and they're just meeting them in that just human side of it, where it's like, I know what it's like to totally forget something. And you know what? You don't worry about it. Here you are, and just making someone's day, you see a shift in just their demeanor when they come in all worried and ready to spar with you a little bit, and then you just say, hey, it's all good, and the demeanor just changes. And I think that just goes a long way, because in an age of like automation and maybe more impersonal customer service, just having someone listen and say, I got you.
That's awesome. Tim, what are your thoughts?
You know, it's funny you say that, but we try to keep it front of mind. Everybody on the team, from the office to the sales to the install crew, they know our number one priority is taking care of our customer. Yeah. And we're going to find a way to do our absolute best to take care of our customer.
Yeah.
Try to go the extra mile. And customers don't forget about it.
What people don't realize is the real profits come by way of lifetime customers, and there's referrals. It's not just this one deal. Exactly. And so taking care of people goes such a long way. Tim, Melanie, okay, Tim Waddell, Window World, both in Charlotte and in Hickory. Melanie Barker, Carolina Pie in Mooresville. Thank you both for being here and being part of Local Biz Now. And as always, on Monday afternoon, your business matters.
Great radio doesn't end here.